Here we go. Let's hear what they say. Now we go. We're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Welcome, everyone, to Escape to Reality podcast with Justine.
And Geneva. Hello, friends. We're here talking Love After Lockup, our fave.
Oh, man. What an
Uh,
episode. What a season.
What a season. It's phenomenal.
It is. It's the best reality TV going for
Period.
years.
Period. Give it the belt. I'm telling you, you
Give it the belt.
serious. Like, you could drop anyone who likes reality TV in front of a TV.
It's
today,
great.
Watch one episode of Love After Lockup and tell me you're not intrigued. And if they're not, they're fucked up in the head, I tell you.
My mom, her eyes just go wide open. I'm like, we're interviewing two Love After Lockupers, women they're in love with. I like remind her what the whole shtick is, and I think she just tries to forget that I even involved in this
I know.
situation.
Yeah, my parents are like ashamed, I think, of some of the but we're proud, guys. Okay,
Oh,
a
I
couple
love
things.
it.
I have to tell you, I watched the first episode of Gossip Girl on the plane last night.
Wow. What do you
Loved it.
think? Really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I forgot how much. Okay, we always talk about this. I love a high school show. I just love a high
do
school
too.
show.
I
I'm
do too.
obsessed with them. I think it's the best. So
They have cell phones. It's like a present day Gossip
it's
Girl.
present day. So it's
Wow.
it's great. I think you should watch the first one. We're talking about it on Patreon, so we'll be dropping weekly recaps, I think. So watch
But
it the next couple days.
They're not dropping it all in a bundle.
No.
It's one by week.
Yep.
Interesting. I wonder why they decide to go which way.
I
Does
wonder the
HBO
same.
Max, does HBO always, are they weekly situation?
So like Mayor of Easttown was weekly. So I think if it's something that HBO's like seen as like a signature program, like a Succession or something like that, they're
I wonder
dropping
if
it weekly.
helps ratings or what. Or
Yeah, I don't know. I was
do
very
you
intrigued.
do you like a binge or do you like a week? I don't know.
It's hard. I go back and forth. Like Gossip Girl, I would have kept watching. I was like, oh God, I have to
I
wait.
know.
But then I think sometimes it makes the experience like better because you're
dude-
kind of you have some time and then you're back into it. You have something to look forward to. I don't know.
John
I go back and
Stamos
forth.
was on Howard Stern talking about his show that he has on Disney, and they were saying, "Oh, Disney doesn't want to drop it all because then they feel like the conversation stops about it."
Yeah, that's true too.
But I don't
Yeah.
think I would have watched Sex Life
Oh,
had
fuck no.
had
should've
it been weekly. So that is a good
Okay.
move on there, and I gotta talk about that too.
Yeah, we have to
I
talk
can't
about
stop thinking about it.
All right, so we have to talk about Sex Life. I'm sorry we bothered people because we really were ranting about it. And by no means am I trying to shame people who enjoyed the show. Either pieces of it I enjoyed.
No, right. I agree.
I just thought it was, you couldn't not watch it. You kept watching it, but I also found it terrible. You know, it's like a very conflicted thing, but by no means do I want to disrespect anyone who enjoyed it. I'm glad you did. And I'm glad you found something you loved.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I guess we're just ripping it apart just for fun, but I did enjoy it. And I must say, I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm driving around in the car asking Tyler why he doesn't finger me like Brad fingers Billy. You know, am I gross? What's wrong with my vagina? Everything. So I must
It's
say,
helping your
I
helping
can't
your
stop
marriage.
thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. I woke up today. I'm driving in the car. I'm like, what's Billy doing? There is something to that show. So who's the last one laughing?
Are you becoming her, driving your kids?
I can't stop
dreaming
thinking
about
it.
sex and getting
I'm
into
just
a
thinking
car
about
accident?
Billy. All I think about is her and her strife in life. It makes me laugh.
The scene that's stuck in my head that like what lives in my head rent free is her sprinting down the street to get to his door. That's one of my favorite things of all time.
And the
It was
white
too
nightgown.
funny. Yeah, the white nightgown. She never took off. It's great. Oh God,
It's really funny. I wonder who
Hilarious.
made that nightgown and if it's sold out.
oh God.
They
I
should
hate it.
start making an end of episodes where the clothes are from and how to buy them.
Oh, style guides. Okay,
I wonder. Or like
Yeah.
a VH1
right.
video pop-up type situation. I'd love to know how much everything costs, even if it's a $3 belt from H&M to a
Right.
$1,500, like that pink ugly coat.
Oh God, that coat.
Oh God.
And her unzipping it. Oh God, if you guys haven't checked it out.
Sorry
it's a
guys, we're
fun
still
hate watch.
obsessed. So
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, it's stuck with us.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to shame people. I'm not trying to shame people if they thought the penis was huge or if they enjoy sex. Obviously, it's fun to watch a little sex. It was just over. It was just funny the way it was
Yes,
done. I'm
it,
sorry. I don't know.
it was comedic.
Maybe we came off crazy, mean about it. That's not the. I wasn't. I don't know. I was very passionate about it. It gave
Me
us.
too.
I can't stop thinking about it. So there's something to it.
Right. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with can't wait. Stan and Lisa.
Poor Lisa.
Okay. All right. First, her entire vibe is just she came out. I was just in shock. She looks nothing
Oh.
like the photos. She's barely given him the cheek. She has big dick energy to me.
Oh yeah.
Like
She'll
when she
finger you
kept-
like Brad.
when she kept telling him you're gonna put on this wig and like you're gonna dress up, I believed her. Like she is not fucking around.
I'd love to see him. He would be like the pictures you see of people put wigs on a dog. He looks like a little hot dog with a wig on.
Yeah,
That's what he would remind me of.
man. So
he's a-
she
Psychopath.
when she showed that picture of the dungeon and the straight jacket, it's like
Oh
what?
my lord.
Crazy.
I am scared. I was expecting a sex swing. No one is putting me in a straitjacket. Not even Tyler.
No, never.
No one.
Because I can't handle that feeling.
No.
Like
no
I don't
way.
care.
No
Yeah,
way.
No.
I never
absolutely
want to
not.
be put in a straitjacket.
No.
Ever.
No.
Just
No.
shoot me with a tranquilizer gun if I need to be. Put me out like a gorilla. I do not ever want to be put in a straitjacket. I'll lose my mind.
Yeah, you want to
Straitjackets are not okay.
absolutely not.
They're inhumane.
And just the inhumane.
And how are they sexual? Is he just fucking her while her arms are tied up? It's so
Right.
gross.
I don't know. Listen, when he was in the car and he's like, "Look what you did to me," and he has like a boner in the car, I wanted to throw up.
Oh,
It's
all
just
the sex in the. I
Ugh.
think Doug was bratting Rachel in the car.
Oh, absolutely, he was, and we need to ask her about that. 'cause
Oh my
I
God.
know he was, because her face was giving me like she
Yeah.
was trying to pretend like she was just driving, but she knew
Yeah.
what the fuck was going on. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God. I'm glad you thought that too. I'm
Yeah.
not just a pervert.
We got to ask her that.
But Stan and Lisa, he's like, "Hey, baby doll." His words are so funny. And what's in the box? I'd love to
Yeah, right.
know what's coming from the cell.
Remember the like what's in my purse thing where everybody jumps out their purse and tells you like on people.
I
I want to
love
know
it.
what's in your leaving prison box. What's in
Whoever
there?
thought of that for people should be running Us magazine because it's one of the most compelling. I won't look at any of that shit, but I
No.
always look at what's in someone's dumbass purse.
Me too. I think it tells
don't
you a
know
lot
why.
about somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
As
Oh,
we said, we
God.
loved Kathy. She did it. Kathy Hilton. It's
Yeah.
just fun.
So she okay.
I bet I'm a little stronger than you are.
See, that's what I'm saying. A, 15 felonies, insane. B, she's married to two people at the same time. How do we get there? How does that get legalized? Do
Right.
states
She's gonna get in trouble.
do states talk to each other? Like, is
I
there a
think it's up to you.
national records marriage base? We're on the honor system. Is that what you're
I
saying?
think what we've learned with weed and marijuana laws is that, and with COVID, I always would have thought that the United States was united. It's so down to the state.
No, I mean I know it is. We're
I never
states' rights,
realized
right?
that. I
Yeah.
never realized that until with weed and how COVID with everything is so different state to
Right.
state.
Right. I don't know.
So maybe it is a marriage until maybe you really get put on the until you overlap with maybe some healthcare records and
Right.
money gets involved.
Right.
maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Stan wants like a sex slave to live in the dungeon. He does not want an actual like partner because the shit he was saying to her at the end where he's like, listen, if you had no kids and no relatives, it would be great. It's like, what? Like, I think he's kind of a sick dude.
And I think he's a selfish guy who just
Yes.
wants what he wants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because she took it as when he was saying at the end, you're on the best part of your life. If you break away from those problems, like get rid of your kids. Huh?
Yeah, right. That's what he was saying. Like,
Is that what he was saying?
I think so. He wants her to be like, just, yeah, in the basement.
Solve them, cure them, get rid of them. 3 kids, and then the kid called, and I'm like, oh God, it's all fun and games until we find out she has 3 fucking kids.
I know. And I love when she answered, hello. It's like, God, you're not gonna be like,
Oh.
hi, sweetie, I'm out. It was like, hello, the fuck are
You
you
know
calling
I'm
me
here
for?
now. I'm not going back in. I love you.
Are you? Do you?
That wig on her was frightening.
Oh my God. Oh, the one in the interview or the one when she put it on in
Both,
the car?
all
Yeah,
of
both.
them.
Yeah, agreed.
It didn't look as cheap until she put it on. It looked
I
like
mean,
a Halloween wig.
Listen, he got fucked if those were $1,800. I ordered that Amazon wing when I was Teresa Giudice. Looked better
it looked
than that
better.
shit.
It did.
And
It looked 100%
and it was
better.
$19.99 on Amazon. So like, stop.
No, that lady's hilarious. She's running a good scam, and I love her
she
for
is.
it. She got
She
Stan
got him.
coming.
Yeah,
She
oh,
could have
yeah.
got him for more too.
Totally.
Any price that she would have said, Stan's penis was talking, and he was writing the checks. Man, what's in that basement? What else? And she's willing to go down there.
Right. I
She's
think
interested.
because he lets her work him. You can tell. Like I think she likes Stan because she can treat him like a little bitch in the bedroom.
Jeez.
Wild.
He says
He's not
got
dominating.
muscles.
I bet he likes to just be whipped around and stuff. Because she
He
was
likes
really
to
talking
dress
to
up
him
like a woman too.
like
I
a
think.
pimp, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is his? I'm glowing. And she would not let him kiss her or hug her. It was like a creepy uncle.
It was very creepy.
I'm very attracted to her right now. Men are so freaky. His wife is just rolling over in her grave.
I know. Can you imagine all those years and this is
They
what he's
act like
doing?
You've only seen him a couple times, and this guy's dedicating years of his life
know.
to you
It's
after
weird.
a couple dates in a convict, and you're asking for 30 grand, and he's just going along with it.
I know. She's got that good you know what.
Jeez. I feel bad for her.
I do too, kind of, but
I don't know why.
14 felonies. It's like
Yeah, no, she's making bad decisions.
obviously.
But I feel bad for her. Her eyes are so sad.
I know. All right.
It was wild though. It'll be interesting.
Yep.
If my dad pulled that shit, I don't think I could talk to him.
Oh,
Be like, I'll see you later, Dad.
right.
You're a freak. When I find out my dad has a straitjacket hanging in the basement, it's over, Daddy. Our relationship, we'll have to see each other in the next lifetime. Thanks for the sperm. Thanks for life. Gotta go.
Okay, let's talk Doug and Rachel, my second faves. Yeah, my first note, I'll just read it to you guys verbatim. He's probably fingering her while they are driving. That's what my first thing I wrote down.
My very first note is too fingering her on the car ride to the hotel. Oh my God.
Okay, so we found out she's 4'10", he's 6'5". That's a 1.5 difference if I
Wow.
did my math right, which is crazy.
It's wild.
When he said, see, this is like when he was like,
Six,
listen,
how much?
6'5", and she's 4'10".
Wow.
When he's like
He is
being
cute,
able to
though.
bend her over that bed and give her things she's just wanted so bad, things we've talked about. It was beautiful. It's like, oh my God, I can't.
He was very different out than I am shocked if he keeps this up, but I was shocked.
He seemed like a psychotic, like he was yelling at her every time. And then
Yeah.
out, he didn't seem like that. I wonder if it's coming, if that was his prison
he
bravado.
needs to stay away from his friends, but it seems like he's in a different town in a nice
Yes.
little neighborhood. I hope it stays
Okay.
that way.
Did you notice the comment where he said, well, two things I loved. One, when he said, like, only time I've been in a house like this is to rob somebody, which is like bit of a
Creepy as
red flag.
fuck. Oh God.
But the second thing, he said something about like, because if we get kicked out of here, me and Doug will have to go back to like, he said something, doing something on
Junk
Saturday.
picking Saturday for gas money Sunday or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Oh, it made me feel
God.
bad.
I-
But Doug could stay. Little Dougie can stay. You got to go, Doug. I think little Dougie could stay.
You think? I don't know.
No,
We
I
should-
guess not. I always
let's
thought,
ask.
yeah,
Let's ask Rachel that. Let's ask like, hey,
If you-
Doug fucked up, would you keep Doug Jr.?
she should.
Right.
If you take on a responsibility of a kid, he's yours now.
If you've adopted, she adopted him, right?
I don't know legally,
Or she has custody, something.
but how could your heart let him go? I don't know.
Like when he said,
You're mine
it's
now,
just-
Dougie.
It's so sad to think this poor kid was born By the
Ugh.
time he's a year and a half, his dad's locked up. He gets out when he's 7 for 40 days and then
And
back
he
in.
looked drugged up in that picture.
Oh, yeah, he did. He looked terrible. Sad.
Yeah, Doug, I wish he could talk about little Dougie more, but it seems like maybe he's nervous.
Mhm.
And I was very relieved to feel the energy shift, and I'm hoping it stays that way. I don't think it won't.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I hope.
I did like he almost changed his perspective. He's like, listen, we got to be back by 5, but a lot of people don't get to go out at all.
Yeah,
And more
right.
people are in jail. It's like, yes, bro, keep those
Yes.
thoughts in your head. Like, keep
Maybe-
that going.
Maybe age and something he will
Yeah.
change.
I
I
am
was shocked.
always rooting for them to get it together. I don't want people to go
Me
back
too.
to prison. Like, I really want people to live a nice life.
Don't you
Not
want that
dealing with this
baloney?
bullshit.
Stay out of
Right.
jail. Oh God, especially with poor little Dougie. And I think there's time for poor little Dougie to turn around.
I think so.
And maybe, oh God, it's just, I was shocked. I'm attracted to him. I mean, he is
Oh,
a hot
God.
little piece in that bed. I mean, I don't know. I'd watch Golden Girls with him.
I liked when he tried to put the hat over all of his hair when they like got up the next morning. It's like, cut that shit off.
Seriously.
Or don't wear a hat. One or the other.
If I was a guy, I'd have no hair. That's the dream.
Totally.
Hair.
Yeah, it's a burden.
Yeah, if you saw my hair this morning, I don't know. It's getting crazy.
Come on, you got to take some pictures for me.
I should.
Because
Okay,
you
I
don't have
will.
that gemist.
I will take a picture. And every time I pour out my shampoo, I'm like, God, I'm a waster.
Ooh, and take a picture of that too.
I
wanna
know
see
every
your
time I
amount.
do it, I'm like, oh God, I'm in the shower. I gotta do this. Maybe
gotta
Tyler,
call
be my
Tyler
little
over,
camera
yeah.
bitch.
Exactly.
I love how far the cameramen take it though. Are we going to
too.
Love After Lockup porn real quick?
I mean, they're zooming in, out. They're getting angles.
Her
They're
leg
all
is
up.
up.
Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, his penis must be as big as her torso. I mean,
There's a few signature like Love After Lockup moments that I love. The getting out of prison on the side of the road, the drive
Yes.
home, the banging it out in this shitty hotel room and
Yeah.
kicking people out. Those are the best. Love it.
and it made me feel sad. It made me remind me of Clint and Tracy in their hotel romp.
Oh God, that turned dark fast. I don't know if you guys saw, we were talking about this before we started recording. They dedicated the episode to Tracy, which some ways feels
It's nice,
appropriate,
it's
but
just
also
sad.
kind of like,
Yeah.
ugh, that's sad. Oh
Oh, and the
God.
picture of her and her baby. Oh,
Ugh.
the baby looks healthy at least, thank
Good.
God. I can. Oh God, that's so sad. The poor little baby's all alone now.
So sad. Hopefully they get adopted. All right.
Hopefully the dad is. I don't know what this situation is with the dad. Oh
Ugh.
God, the little girl. It's so sad. Can't believe it. She's so young.
so young.
Well,
Lived
I
a hard
hope
life.
this really works out for Doug and Rachel. I
Yeah.
like Rachel. She's kind of funny.
She's a little nuts.
I'm the boss.
Right. Say I'm the boss. He was taking that good too. I thought he was gonna be like, bitch, I'm the boss.
Yeah, yeah. I
All right,
love him. I
let's
love their
talk,
relationship. It's really cute.
Deontay and Nicole. Oh God. I feel really bad for Deontay.
I do too. I felt bad for him at the end.
He seems like somebody who's getting taken advantage of,
Yeah.
doesn't know he's getting taken advantage of.
Or he's catching on, but he's still gonna do it.
He's still gonna do it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like she
I
knows
felt bad for him. Yeah.
She knows a mark
gonna go
when
buy
she
her a
sees
ring.
one. Oh yeah. I think the mom is just as evil as her.
Oh yeah.
Nicole's saying all this shit to her about talking to Zach and whatever. And then when she confronts Deontay, it's like, Nicole's an angel, take care of my baby. It's like, you know, your daughter's hustling this dude and you're putting him up. Like, you're up his ass. I don't understand that.
If I was my kid, I'd say you're messing with fire. People are gonna get you. You're gonna pay for this shit. You better cut it out.
The mom said,
Give him
Nicole
back
is
his
very-
$1,000.
Right. Nicole is very much about things and not relationships.
Oh God.
God.
That's so sweet for a mother to say about her little. I do not like Nicole.
At all. She seems like a terrible person.
I
Terrible.
hate people wanting to look like Barbie too. That bothers me. There's something really
Yeah.
bothersome about that because Barbie is what's wrong with the fucking world.
And just like the disrespect she's showing the way she's like, he's in her house. She doesn't even sit down with them. She's just like dyeing her hair, spray tanning, like all superficial bullshit. She seems, yeah, she doesn't give a shit about him. And it's so
No.
sad.
And he comes to the door like a poor little deer in headlights. Poor thing.
And then tells the mom about the sex toy. That,
Like
I
he's
almost-
being like
I
he's
wanted to-
being
ugh.
so honest to his daughter, her
Right.
daughter. So he's fucking the plastic toy
Right.
instead of
like
somebody else.
that's positive. I just wanted to crawl under the table. That made me
Oh,
feel
that was so
God,
good. I'm
cringe.
surprised he didn't pull it out.
What a first
You meet
impression.
Nicole Jr. and the clip of him explaining it
Okay.
and talking about it like it's a salesman tactic. I loved it so much. That's one of my favorite things I've ever seen in my life.
God. Disgusting.
He's very lovable. I feel bad for him.
I feel terrible for him because he doesn't get it and she's playing him out. She's gonna get every drip out of him just like the girl did
Oh,
before,
I hope
and that's it.
he catches on or she just leaves for Zach
Maybe.
Morris. Wouldn't be funny.
I feel
It's
like
Zach and
Zach and
Kelly.
him, Zach and her would hustle him together.
Yes. Oh yeah, they probably already are. You're right.
You know.
He's so sweet. Who goes online to look for prisoners for love, right? Well, there's a show about it, Deontay. So a lot of people do. There's websites dedicated to it.
And the like engagement, and then she's like, I mean, I just wanted like a ring, so he bought me this like cheap ass ring, and I was just walking around with it. It was like cool. It's like, oh, you're
Ugh.
terrible.
Such a bitch.
Yeah, she's a bad person.
Yeah, in her eyes, I don't feel. See, I feel more. Lisa has done way worse in society, or I don't remember really what Nicole did, but I feel bad for her in a way. In Nicole, I don't feel bad for. Like she's just a. It's weird.
Nicole just seems like somebody who is kind of just a bad person, and I think Lisa's made a lot of bad decisions. Came from, it sounds like a terrible family situation. Never
right.
had a chance. Nicole seems to have a mom who I mean, whatever is going on
She's
there.
Yeah,
She's
at least
present.
She's there. Yeah,
Right.
And I love how she married her best friend. She dumps whatever. She's married to a guy, and then she's married to her best
Well,
friend.
Nicole,
That's so
being
funny.
married to your best friend isn't a bad idea.
Me and Geneva will be
Oh,
married in a
God.
few years.
Right. Living on a
Um,
compound.
Okay. The Halloween decorations. Halloween decorations bother me. I don't know
Oh, do they?
why. I
Okay.
mean, it's okay, but if I came home from jail, I don't want to see them.
Okay. It's on your
I don't
request
know.
list.
I like Christmas decorations, but
I do too.
Halloween
When we went to Dorian's
scares me. It's
grandma's
a
recently,
scary
her tree
holiday.
was still there.
Oh yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
I even like a Valentine's Day. Halloween's okay. I'll go to a Halloween house if I want. I don't know. Just Halloween is such a dark holiday, almost like July 4th. The fireworks start to scare you. You don't know it. Like my neighborhood, it was like bombs were going off. People were shooting things off. Limbs are flying. My dogs are freaked out. It's just a scary undertone to it. We drag the kids to the fireworks. Then the fireworks never go off. The whole town's walking back to their car. I felt like I was in freaking an apocalypse movie. It's scary. And with the shooters, the whole time I'm like, God, Mom, I hope there's no shooters around. I hope there's a shooter because that's a perfect spot for a shooter to go.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's the firework or the shooters.
You're
And then
so
my parents are like, we got to lock you up. Just you shouldn't have kids. If you're nuts, stop thinking these ways. But how can you not?
Oh, your brain.
It just scares me. It scares me to be in a mass group of people these days.
Yeah, I agree. Like that crowded too. All right, let's talk
Sitting ducks, you know.
let's talk our new addition, Anissa.
Poor little Deontay.
Does everyone think Anissa is getting catfish for a particular reason? Like, I don't. A lot of
Is she
people.
getting catfished?
Well, everybody's like, is he real? We don't know. We've never seen him. Like both her sister and whoever that guy was. I don't know if that was her
I
brother
feel
or
like
a
this
friend.
is Angela 2.0, right?
I feel the same way. Does
I
seem
think
very
he's
Angela.
real.
I think he's real. Loved that the opening scene that we've ever seen of this woman. She goes, "Do you remember that? My first wedding? That guy from Taco Bell." What if that's how you're describing your first message or your first marriage, John?
People
from
should
Taco
have more
Bell?
Taco Bell weddings. Be better than some of the food you get at weddings.
No, I think she meant he worked like they met at Taco Bell.
Okay.
Not that they got
Oh,
married.
oh,
at Taco
oh,
Bell.
oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
They met at Taco Bell
Right.
and he was working the sour cream gun.
There you go. Oh God. Makes me
Tyler
wanna
worked
throw
at
up.
Taco Bell, I think, and he's like, I can't eat sour cream ever since I saw it come out
Oof.
of a gun.
Ugh. I'm not a sour cream person either. Okay.
I like sour cream. I really do.
She said, we've been together 11 years, which is a lifetime. It's like, is that a lifetime?
And he's been in jail. You're not even together.
Right. Like, what?
It's a lifetime in dog years, I guess.
I guess. I loved that wedding dress salesman. Like, my God, I mean, what are you? That just seems insane. This is blowing my mind.
Within seconds, how did you meet? Well, he's in prison, and I love their faces. And the cousin just wants to slap her cousin. She is very. She seems like Angela's sister. I mean, they're
Totally.
very similar. The houses
Very
look similar.
Yeah. I think her house might be a little better than Angela's.
A little bit, yeah, right.
Whenever I think of
I feel
Angela's
like
house, I think
Angela
of the office chairs.
has got
like,
money in the bank for some
She might.
reason,
she might. Why?
right?
Because she shops at Michael Kors.
Yeah, and I just think she's got a lot going on that we don't. She's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
a
yeah.
good job.
Listen, the way she hacked into that freaking phone that day,
Right.
She's
She's sharp.
Her. Yeah, she
Probably got a
is.
huge stock portfolio. Tony's gonna be living with
Mm.
butterflies as big as buzzards.
God.
Whipping up some cornbread.
I don't know what's gonna happen here. It looks like next week she's waiting at the bus stop and he never gets off. So maybe he is fake.
Oh, he doesn't get off at shows.
Well,
But would
she's
Love
just
After
waiting
Lockup
there,
be
but-
showing us?
right? A fake one? I don't think.
The
they-
hope I have.
I hope not.
My mom made some cornbread. I need a real can of corn in the cornbread. It
Jiffy
tasted
is
like
not.
cake. I felt bad. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is fucking disgusting, Mom. This tastes like cake. And then she's like, oh, I thought it was good. I'm like Nicole, and she's my deante. I feel bad. I
To
shouldn't be so-
me, cornbread needs real corn. Particularly, I also think it needs either like green chilies or like a jalapeno
oh
chopped
yeah,
up. in it.
yeah,
It needs
baby.
some. Yeah, it
That's
needs
what
some
I'm
meat
talking
to it.
about.
Yeah, agreed.
I'll never eat a can of tomato sauce after Geneva sold me yesterday. I kept
There you
thinking
go.
about that. I'm like, I gotta make some sauce.
Sauce, Sunday sauce, baby.
For my daughter.
Or anything else on Anissa?
Yeah. I'd rather they not waste our time with her
Agreed.
and give us more Stan in the basement.
Agreed. All right,
I want to
last but
see
not
Stan.
least-
Yes. Yeah. The thing is, Lisa's not going in the coat. It's Stan. You're right. And she's shoving a crowbar up his asshole.
Man, I just saw your tweet. If you guys don't follow us on Twitter, Escape2Pod. It's not Legos with a picture of Deontay and says I bought myself a toy. Oh, I'm dying. That's hilarious. Good. All right. Brittany and Ray.
It's a good invention. I wonder. Some people can buy the full body. I only got the half body. It is less creepy. The half body is less creepy to me for some odd reason. But
I feel it's the same way. Okay, so Ray, I think
oh god,
I
this is
feel bad
getting
for him.
sad. Yeah.
like really bad. I
I do
hated
too.
hearing that story.
Oh,
Never found out what happened to his mom, became addicted to pills, starts, pill
you're
addiction,
gonna rob a pharmacy. That's good thinking, actually.
right?
I mean,
Pill
shit.
addiction is
Just
just
don't take the
rough.
don't get high on your own supply. Oh yeah, it's the worst.
It just takes people from completely normal
Mm-hmm.
functioning people of society to just crime and addiction, and it's
I felt
just
bad
so
for
sad.
him. He seems
too.
sad, and his dad does seem like a good parent, and,
And the
he wasn't cock
stepmom.
blocking.
Right. The stepmom, all of it. I hope I am
Stepmom is
rooting for
sweet.
him to I know
I
we
think he'll
talk
be
about,
okay.
I think he will. I know we talk about halfway houses. I think
He
that
needs to
is
go
a-
home.
halfway houses should be abolished.
Yes,
You're putting a bunch of criminals and
back
people
together.
you're putting people back together who some of
Killing
them are
his
trying
spirit.
to break out, right? Some are trying to improve
Yeah,
their lives.
I
Some
agree.
people are going to be career jail people, and you're putting them together, bad influences
100%.
in
yeah.
another structure that doesn't support their success. He should be home. He has a great family.
Why not? I agree 100%.
Put him on house arrest then. He would much rather be in his
Yes.
home with his family than be in a fucking halfway house.
You'll have
I
a
hate
way
it.
better chance of his mental
Absolutely.
health and being
Yes.
happy. The poor guy looked like he said he was going to be locked right back up.
Yep.
Oh, I
Ugh.
hated that.
I did too.
Now, she said that he's going back to her house. How long is he in there for?
In the halfway house? Yeah, I don't know. Is it like months, days?
I hate that. And I
Me
get
too.
maybe for some people, but like, what's her face kept falling back? The guy with the eagle in his John and
God, what was her name? Christiana.
Christiana. Yeah, she probably would have been better had she not been in the
Yes.
halfway house.
I feel like they should have an option. You have nowhere to go. We have a
Right.
halfway house. You can go here. You have a home that we certify as stable and whatever. You can go
Yeah.
home. That should be an option. I understand
Brittany
not everybody
loves this
has
guy.
that, but come on.
She just wants to get pregnant and move on with her life.
Right.
Women are so funny. It's so programmed. They one day that clock just the alarm goes off, and now she's meeting some guy off the internet and wants to
Two
have
kids
his
back to
baby.
back. God,
Oh,
crazy.
it's so funny. My brother, when they were pregnant, he's like, "We're getting pregnant right away. We're having another one right away." Then the baby comes, and they're like, "Fuck this shit."
Right.
Cracks me up. They're trying to have another kid, I guess. I hope they do. But God, I like Brittany. She's cute. She's
Yeah.
pretty.
She is. Great hair there, bouncing around.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the stepmom calling him her baby. She's
Sweet.
kissing my baby.
So sweet.
That
Yeah.
could be Dougie and Rachel soon.
There you go.
I
All right,
love the dad
guys.
though. They're gonna jump out of the car. He's like, "Stay here. Let my boy get some action."
I'm rooting for Ray.
Aw. I love the grandma. Once you go in, they're not gonna let you out, huh? Poor little grandma. She's really in the action. She's
Right.
sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel
Sharp as a
bad for
tack.
them.
Rooting for him. All right, friends. Another great week of our favorite program. Exciting news. I think you've heard us talk about it a
Favorite
little bit.
program.
We're interviewing Brittany and Rachel independently of each other this coming week. We'll post in our stories opportunities for you guys to drop us some questions for them. Definitely asking if she was getting a little action in the car. But send us your questions. We're excited about
Maybe we
that.
can
Those
ask
will be
Brittany.
dropping
I wish
next week.
there was more to talk to her about. I guess
I
we'll just
know.
have to learn more about her.
Yeah. All right, guys. We
And,
love you.
Listen to our. We just dropped You, Me, and Your Ex. We're gonna be doing Love Island. Darcy and
Gossip
Stacy
Girl.
starting back up. Oh my God, we're gonna be busy fucking people.
Yep. Love you guys.